Now, from the home of the Raiders since 2020, we're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Giants and the Las Vegas Raiders. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. And off we go from Allegiant Stadium. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here we go. They'll go play action with Stroud. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Oh, right.
They'll run with the Boise State product, Ashton Jeanty. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, here's Stroud. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. They'll run, and this is Cam Scatterboo. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Brings up 2nd.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. He's going to air this one out for Jones. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. A big play for the Giants. 47 yards. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run. It's Scatterboo. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Dart. Good blocking, and he's in. Jackson Dart, touchdown, New York. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
South. Here we go. 118. That's it.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Jeanty. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 3.
118. 11.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. His throw left side is complete. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 14 yards on that pass play there. First down, Vegas.
Here we go. Hey, no more. 118.
On play action, Stroud. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
First down.
Here's first and 10.
At the 31-yard line.
Oh, hey.
To throw is Stroud. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Vegas. That touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 3. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
34-yard line.
On first down, Dart. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
15 yards.
About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
A gain of 15. First down, New York.
A give out of the gun, and it's Scatterboo. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He's across midfield for the 49-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and
8. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That's caught, and it's Cam Scatterboo. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of
14 on the pickup. That's good for a Giants first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
They'll run out of the gun with Scatterboo, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Giants first down.
Once again, it's Scatterboot. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Dart to the middle of the field. He's got Johnston. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down. Throwing, Dart. That's hot, left side, it's complete. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
And he will power his way into the end zone. Jackson Dart, touchdown, New York. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
Showing off the big legs. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. Pass caught right side by Thornton. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag,
and he will go all the way. Touchdown, Las Vegas. 2nd touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. Now Carlson to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Raiders will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here's Dart on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams, getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. This is intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here we go. 18.
Stroud. He'll get this off to Genty. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
At the Giants' 12-yard line.
Here's Genty. And he's in. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Raiders. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and great, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and result in a nice touchdown.
After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboot. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Giants.
Right back to Scatterboot on 1st down. Finding space inside the 40. What a run, he brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of
35 more yards. Back-to-back big plays to get this drive rolling.
At the 17-yard line.
At this point, Mike, it's clear this defense just doesn't have a lot of answers right now for this run game. A combination of the job being done up front by the offensive line and the big playability of this running back.
And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
3rd and a yard.
3rd down.
He'll try to run for it with Scatterboot. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They'll go. It's Scatterboot. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
Already.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 11. Stroud to throw. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
On the quick, right?
He'll try to pick it up with Genty. 1st down and more past the 30. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 83 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. An unbalanced look to the left here on first down. Looking to throw. It's Dart. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. Throwing is Dart. The second down throw is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
They'll come up here at first and 10.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Giants first down.
Throwing again, Dart. He'll get that out to Scalaboo. Still on his feet. And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. We'll mark him out at the 2-yard line. A big-time play out of the G-Men. It's a gain of 49. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's first and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
ETN will score. Touchdown. G-Man.
Touchdown, New York.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The extra point is good. And the Giants are back to within 7. It's 28-21. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Here we go. On 18. What's that?
Stroud to throw here on first and 10. Open man is Thornton. He's got it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. That look good for a dozen. A very quick first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Oh, right.
Run right up the gut with Genty. He's beyond midfield to the 45. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards.
A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll go again with Genty. And it's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Second and 5.
Oh, ready.
On a zone read, they'll hand it to Genty. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Raider first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground.
And he will score again. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Vegas. touchdown number 17 for him on the year, and his third of this game. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book, see if he can do it. The record in a game is 6. This will be returned from the 6. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That'll be taken in by Scalaboo. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. Now it's 2nd and 1. Out of a shotgun, it's Dart. To the left side, he finds Kraft. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
And the Giants first down.
On the ground, it's Scalaboo. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Dart. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make better decisions here in the second half. A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
That one is good. And the Giants will cut into that lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This is fielded inside the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return starts from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, here is Dart. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league. And when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why. And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 49.
26-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Scatterboot. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
They'll go again with Scatterboot. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Scatterboot. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart. And he's in. Cam Scatterboot. Touchdown, Giants.
New York.
Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
Giants 30.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. So, a couple of 1st downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41.
Here we go, let's go.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. Past midfield to the 45. And he's into the end zone yet again. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Carlson now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
42. Giants 30.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. A play fake, now dart.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 1. They'll run with Scatterboo. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Here's Dart. He's going to air this one out for Jones. That is caught. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 45 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. That's Jones in motion. Now tossed left side. It's Scatterboo. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Throwing. Dart. Work in the middle. That's Kraft. He's got it. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Here we go.
They'll run. It's Scatterboo. And he's in. Cam Scatterboo. Touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
This returnable from the 4.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10. At their own 10-yard line.
Oh, right. At 18. What's up?
They'll run with Genty. He's to the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Keep it on the ground with Genty. And this time, they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. Is one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Dante Thornton was the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
On a run with the former Buckeye, Quinshawn Judson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
On fourth down, A.J. Cole, the punt for the Raiders. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
They're on the 20-yard line.
On first down, Dart. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Third down, 3 to go. Now Dart. He's got his receiver. It's Jones. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Quickly to the outside and complete. He's to the 15, and he will score. Touchdown, New York.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Swap. Mother swap.
Out of the pistol run with Genty. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Alert the hot.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Moving outside the pocket. Now he'll run it. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
South.
On first down, it's Stroud. Thrown left side, the catch is made. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down. 1st and 10. Throwing is Stroud. That's caught by Bowers. And he'll take this one in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders. And now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
The Raiders will line up for the two-point conversion.
Now, Stroud. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. On the play fake, here's Dart. Rush to his left. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10. Looking to throw. It's Dart. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice game. And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball, and those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down.
Here we go. 118. That's it.
Here's Gentile. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
He's tackled at the 40-yard
Ball
line.
on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Stroud. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. Kayvon Thibodeaux. He's into dropping for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. The Raiders send their punt team out as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Slot man gonna move in motion left. Dart gonna tap this one forward. He'll take this forward for about 5.
26. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He'll get that out to Scatterboo. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards.
17 yards on that play. 1st down, Giants.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Giants.
A run straight ahead, that's Scatterboo. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7. Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. Man open is Jones. He's got it. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
And the Giants
Throwing is Dart. They try to work the screen with Scatterboo.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
And he'll be near the 1st down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with Scatterboo. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4.
No gain on the play.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
18 Cardinal, 18, check out.
They'll try and run for it. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
Okay.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he's trying to get upfield, but cannot do it. Knocked backwards to the 2.
The line of scrimmage. It's
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter.
12.
Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Texas. Here we go.
They'll drop to throw. He'll rotate Thornton over the middle. And he's going to give him some breathing room past the 15-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Genty. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 38 yards.
Las Vegas, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll go again with Genty. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Let's go.
Once again, it's Genty. A gain there of 16 yards. 1st down, Vegas.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So this one, a win for the Raiders. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field.